Alright everybody, what's going on? It's Thundershot. Welcome back to Fights. Again, I'm doing this on the Twitch live stream, so the Twitch viewers have picked the fight for you today. Today's fight was picked by Gohan658. Yeah, I got those numbers right. Gohan658 wanted to see full power Bojack against Perfect Cell, which is actually a really good fight in my opinion, because it took a maxed out Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan to beat both of them. Super Saiyan 1 Teen Gohan tried to fight old Bojack, and he got his ass kicked, and then Goku talked him into going Super Saiyan 2 again, and he annihilated Bojack. Pretty much same thing with Cell. If Gohan hadn't taken that shot to the arm when he was saving Vegeta's ass against Perfect Cell, I still think Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan could have easily put down Perfect Cell as well. Maybe not with as much ease as he put down Bojack, though, so I kind of want to give the edge to this to Perfect Cell.
I'll show you the meaning of carnage.
But we'll see. I'm using their alternate forms, that's why they're both that weird blue instead of their normal green. I feel like alternate costumes brings a little something to the table, you know? Something a little bit different. They're sizing each other up. Bojack is huge. Crap. I didn't know he was that stacked. And of course I use full power instead of that's my possible. But Cell getting the upper hand on the first Snap Vanish Ward, gets a kickoff. Still not much of a change in health, but Cell got to charge up a little bit of ki, which gives him a slight advantage here early game. Booyah! Bojack with another big smack though. He tried to get pumped up, but it didn't work. I'm not sure what pump up does, we'll see if he pulls it off later. They both whiff a bunch of really big moves. Excuse me. Oh, and I didn't have the microphone on my face, so it may have been kind of quiet there, but it's back now. Sorry about that. Anyways, another Snap Vanish Ward going on. This one's a long one. Oh my god, Cell won because Bojack barely didn't have the key to Snap Vanish again. But if anyone wants to go back and count that in the YouTube comments, by all means, I would be very interested. You'd be helping me out. Another Snap Vanish Ward. Is this what this whole battle is going to be? Good lord, there's no quit. There's no quit. Bojack won that time because Cell didn't have any key left. I think that one was shorter than the first one, but a number gauge on that one too wouldn't hurt anything. Someone finally hitting full power. Bojack going Raging Soul mode, skipping high tension, not going for the ultimate. Cell trying to keep him down with an explosive way, which does a little bit of damage. Cell has now over a bar. Actually, no, Bojack just tied it up. I forgot to put their health up on large because I'm not doing that because it keeps the fights quicker, and I just came off of that team fight where nobody's health was up large. So they've got smaller health bars on this one, but still very even. That being said, Cell has more ki, but Bojack is in Raging Soul mode, which he's about to burn out, so never mind. Cell has a slight advantage I'm going to give to him here, even though Bojack has a little bit more health. Cell has almost fully charged ki, which is a pretty nice little touch to have, meaning you can throw a super right anytime you feel like it, or get to high tension mode very quickly and go Raging Soul mode, which it looks like he's trying to do now. He's not going to get it off, though. Bojack cuts him off very wisely. You do not want Cell to go Raging Soul mode, as we've all seen how dangerous that could be. Now Bojack with a bit of a health lead. They're both charging up to high tension. Cell going Raging Soul mode. Bojack blocking some key shots. Cell, that was actually really smart of him. When Cell went Raging Soul mode, he fired off 2 quick ki blasts to interrupt Bojack and keep Bojack from going high tension and possibly Raging Soul mode himself. It was actually a really good play on Cell's part. Keep Cell with the advantage of high tension mode, or Raging Soul mode, excuse me, and Bojack out of that. That being said, it's not working out very well for him because Bojack is destroying him with these punches. Cell should be the one winning, as he is now, kind of. They like to contradict what I say immediately after I say it. Bojack finally gets off a pump up. It increases his defense and his punches, his melee hits. And Cell about to burn out all of Raging Soul mode without really doing a whole lot with it. He had a little bit of a fight there at the tail end, but for the most part, Bojack kept him down. Now with this up defense and offense for I don't know how long it lasts, I'm going to give Bojack another advantage here because he has more ki. Their health is basically the exact same. But now Bojack's going Raging Soul mode. This could be the end of Perfect Cell. Pumping up, getting some kicks off. Explosive Wave, knocking his health bar down a little bit. Explosive Wave is a really good move. Cell getting a throwback, punched him in the gut, punched him away. Almost started another Snap Vanish for, but luckily for all of us, we didn't have to see that again. And Cell was doing a good job of keeping Bojack down to Raging Soul mode, but not anymore. Bojack may get the win here before his Raging Soul mode runs out if he gets another string of punches going on. But Cell, for the most part, doing a good job keeping him down. Excuse me. Guard is broken. Cartwheel backflip thing out of it. Bojack, this is a close one. Next one to get a good string of punches off wins the game. Pump up, more offense, defense. Full power death beam, there it is. Bojack goes for the pump up. Cell says, I'm going to shoot you through the heart. That is. Alright, so there you go. There's you guys' next fight. Twitch chat, go ahead and get your next fight ready. I'm going to have a look. Again, I'm accepting both team battles and singles battles. And for you guys on YouTube, leave a like if you like the fight so far. I'm Thundershot, and I'm out. Peace, guys. Okay, everybody, what's going on? It's Thundershot, and welcome back to Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z. This is not Battle of Z. Welcome back to Dragon Ball Z Fights. This is no longer Road to Battle of Z. Battle of Z won't work for this fight session. We're back with the Twitch live stream. The Twitch live stream is picking all the fights, everything that's going on with that. But you guys get to see him over on YouTube as well, so that's nice. Anyways, the next fight actually picked a clash of two of the biggest, most annihilating, scary forces in Dragon Ball Z history. Like, literally, from Dragon Ball all the way up to Dragon Ball GT, these are two of the most, I don't know, just scariest motherfuckers you don't... I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys what's up. Alright, so for this fight, they suggested one, Tarble, the beast known as Tarble, in all of his glory, just to show you guys that I went ahead and did it right. He's on Max Computer. I hope to God there's no Tarble type. Versus, and again, you guys, high level shit. But anyways, Raditz. That's right. The monster, the machine known as Raditz, who was able to almost put down a very, very weak form of Piccolo and Goku. But he failed. With the equivalent power level of almost one Scheibeman, Raditz stands in all of his glory against Tarble and his manly ship. So where should this fight be at? Let's do Rocky Land. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado, you know? I have no idea what I'm talking about. This fight's gonna be awesome. I'm pumped for this one. Now, I did a Tarble fight before. It was Tarble versus Videl, and Videl beat the shit out of Tarble. I have not done a fight with Raditz yet, so it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Kind of alright music playing in the background. I don't mind that.
Nice to meet you. I'm Vegeta's younger brother, Tarble.
Pussy.
What? Vegeta has a younger brother.
Oh, they have dialogue. That's nice. I like the alternate costumes, too. It's pretty sweet. Okay, so it's starting out. Raditz is much bigger than Tarble. I would imagine Raditz would win this. It's been a very long time since I saw the movie that had Tarble in it. Wow. It's been a very long time since I saw the movie that had Tarble in it, but I imagine he has a power level lower than Raditz, meaning that Raditz, Vegeta, excuse me, Vanilla Coke makes me burp, Raditz, Vegeta, and Nappa had. Because they were the three warriors, you know? Goku got sent to another island and they went off to find him, but they didn't even have Tarble with them, I'm guessing, because Tarble has a bad power level. However, he is a part of that elite bloodline. That bloodline everyone talked about that was so well cherished and all that stuff. He does have that going for him, so that could be something. Anyways, Tarble's got Wild Sense up. What I really want to see from Tarble is an ultimate. I know that's asking a lot because we've only ever seen one ultimate in the history of all these fights. But a Tarble ultimate is really sweet, just in case you guys don't know what it does. He used what he used in the movie, and he actually tells his ship to come in and slam face first into whoever his opponent is. It works out really well. Tarble keeps spamming Wild Sense, which is not a bad move on his part. It just means that the next time Raditz has attacked that would have hit him, Wild Sense dodges it. We have a Snap Banish War here. I was telling the chat earlier, another Wild Sense by Tarble, which he did not have to blow that time. So Tarble actually has the advantage here. He has a little bit of health advantage, and he has the advantage on Raditz. I'm sorry, this is so intense, I was just watching. Now, you see that move Raditz doing? That is actually Raditz's counterattack move. That's actually one of the stronger moves in the game, and I'm glad they didn't give it to anyone with a high power level because I think it would be broken. If you attack Raditz while he's in that stance, he hits you back, he takes no damage, and then he hits you back. What you can do to him is hit him with a super attack to the face. He can't stop that, so that's something. But I forgot what I was saying. Anyways, Tarble's ultimate throws a ship into their face. It's actually pretty funny. But it's an ultimate I would like to see. Oh, as I was telling the chat before, I did not increase their health up to large on purpose, because if you guys remember that, nope, see you go, Tarble punched him, and Raditz just punched him right back. It's just instant. Raditz taking the damage. But anyways, Tarble versus Videl. I put their health up large, and the match took forever because at these lower power level characters you have, they don't have a lot of damage output, which makes the match take a lot longer. Tarble punched Raditz when he was down in the stance again. Tarble tried to explosive wave, but Raditz knocked him out of it. That would have helped Tarble a lot. Tarble did have the advantage by about half a bar. Now Raditz has the advantage by about half a bar. A little bit of trading back and forth here between these two guys. That's what you got to do when Raditz goes down to that stance. He goes in the stance. If you punch him, if you try to melee him, he'll hit you right back. However, if you just shoot a ki blast directly in his face like that and just blow your load all over his face, he can't do anything about it. He just has to sit there and take it, and that's how you got to play when Raditz does that move. Raditz took a while to charge up. He let Tarble get all the way to high tension. Sorry, I thought my computer volume was on. That would have been bad. He let Tarble get all the way to high tension before he started charging. I missed a little bit of what happened. I thought I had a crisis with my computer, but it was just my headset playing tricks on me. Anyways, Tarble throwing in the ki blast. Tarble knocking Raditz down slowly back to his level. Or he's trying to, at least. Let's hope he can keep it up. I want to see a close fight here. Personally, I'm pulling for Tarble because I think he's the underdog, and I think it would be funny to see Tarble win, especially since he got destroyed by Videl in the other fight. In the fight he had before. We've never used Raditz in a fight before, I don't think. So this is nice. Tarble smartly waiting out Raditz. I was waiting to make sure he would do it. He smartly waited out Raditz's move, kicked him away, and then did an explosive wave, which was stupid because explosive waves only work if you're close. So for him to kick Raditz away and then use an explosive wave was just kind of a waste of ki. But he's at high tension mode now. We could see a Tarble ultimate. I would probably shit my pants right here on live stream. Nope, never mind. He didn't use it. That's a little depressing. Anyways, each with a bar of health left. Pretty much Raditz having a slight advantage. Tarble, oh, I thought he had it waited out, but he must have hit Raditz in the last second in that move. Tarble's got another wild sense up, though. He keeps burning these wild sense, and I think it's a good strategy for him. And there he goes again. Raditz goes down to that stance. Tarble just hits him with a big ki blast. Now remember, Tarble still has a wild sense up. There he goes. He knocks him away, and he explosives away. Now, if he had like a Kamehameha wave, that would be perfect to use. If you knock him away, they can't really block the Kamehameha wave. They have to snap out of it. But since it's an explosive wave, it's just a waste of ki. Tarble high tension again. Again, on the verge of shitting my pants. Will we see an ultimate? He likes to burn all of his ki on other things. Tarble, just do the damn ultimate. We all want to see he didn't do it again. That's okay. That's okay. He has plenty of time to try to charge up again. Raditz just taking ki blast to the face. Full power energy wave. Raditz blocked it, but it still got a little bit of damage done. Any damage you can get here helps, especially considering how slow their health bars go down. That wild sense from before finally used by Tarble. It took a while, but he finally got it out. I'm going to have another drink of Coke. Raditz whiffing another kick. Tarble breaking guard. Shooting him in the face. Raditz dodged it for a second, then got knocked away by it. Will Tarble be able to charge to high tension here? Raditz is charging. Tarble is charging. Tarble stopped charging to go attack him. I want to see an ultimate Tarble, darn it. A punch to the dick. You don't punch people in the dick, Tarble. And then he blew his dick off with a full power wave. I don't want to call it yet because it's hard to call when they have such low power levels, but Tarble does have a very significant advantage here. A couple more punches. Looks like he might put Raditz away for good. Snap Banish. Snap Banish War. Tarble's going to win if it comes down to ki, which it does. Raditz is dead. All right, there we go. Tarble, high tension, finish off what little health he has left with an ultimate. We all want to see it. That was the stupidest explosive wave and use of ki I've ever seen. He's got a wild sense up. Tarble's got this. There it is. He just punches him in the face. How anticlimactic, Tarble.
Always go so crazy.
You may have won, but you still failed us all. Anyways, Twitch chat, guys, go ahead and get ready to suggest your next fight, although I have a suggestion for you. And YouTube, why is my Twitch frozen? Anyways, YouTube, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you like the fights. I'm having a lot of fun doing this so far, and I will see you guys next time.